Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Jamerson, and today I wanted to talk about 2D Sonic games. Um, Particularly that I've never really been a fan of the gameplay style. I've always find them restrictive and both restrictive and loose. And what I mean by that is that it's very hard to control, try to get Sonic to move a certain way and like if like for instance if I'm trying to dodge an enemy's attack, I've always it's just too slow to move, and I always feel like I'm Sonic the Hedgehog, the fastest thing alive. I shouldn't be slow to get out the way of an attack. Um, Now when also what I mean by loose is that whenever I'm the fastest thing alive when I'm running through levels, it's hard for me to tell um, if I'm supposed to jump or move out, stop running, or like try to to avoid like an incoming hazard or something like that. It's just either one of the two things or both, and uh yeah, that's just mainly the reason. That's the main reason why I've never really been a fan of the classic Sonic games. And two, I've never find the stories too interesting. I know it's like kind of like crazy to like expect Sonic games to like have like a really compelling story, but my favorite Sonic game is Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and I feel like that's like one of the most compelling stories I've ever seen, especially in the Sonic game. But yeah, like I said, I've never really been a fan of the classic Sonic games. But I've recently played through Sonic and the Fallen Star, which is a fan game, and oh yeah, I've had a blast with it. It's very charming. It's got a very good looking art style, very vibrant, which I would expect from a Sonic game. Um, interesting, interesting level design. Interesting bosses and gameplay mechanics. Actually, yeah, the big gaming mechanics are pretty good. I feel like I'm not too experienced with like the mechanics that classic Sonic has, besides like your usual run, jump, and I know this like the spin drop is I think is the move. There's one other move. I don't remember the name of it, but I figured it out like after I played through the game, so I did never really needed it. But I feel like it could have been useful. Um, yeah, I really have there's really any like I don't have really have any cons or any gripes about the game except for like small things like for instance this one level I think it's like the greenhouse level. There's one enemy that just hangs on the wall and throws like these green energy balls. I feel like there were way too many of those enemies, and like I would constantly my momentum and my speed would be stopped by those enemies, and like they were just a nuisance instead of just like a challenge. Um, there's times where like there's like one or two bosses where like I couldn't figure out um like what I was supposed to do, or like it was just too hard to like attack them because of a certain thing. Like for instance, there was an enemy where like it's one of those levels where like I just boss encounters where like you're just running, and I was running on the hill and I was facing against a dragonfly boss that had like a wrecking ball on them, and I would have to like attack the dragonfly as the wrecking ball is swinging, but every time I would try to attack, I was get hit by the wrecking ball. So it's like very hard. I basically had to like BS my way through that. But I made it. But yeah, there was one section, there was one level where it was right before the boss. There's a checkpoint, and I would just I died to the boss, but when I got back to the checkpoint, I had no rings, and there was no rings near me, and there was no way for me to get any rings. So like I basically had to like perfect that boss, which I did, but it just seemed a very poor level design decision at that point, if that makes sense. Um, uh, but yeah, like this, I mean, those are like small things. But those are things to note if the developers Snowdrop is listening, just on whatever next Sonic fan game that you make or whatever game you make, just I guess keep those in mind. Um, what's anything else? Yeah, like I said, I don't have many gripes about it, and I feel like after playing this game and like I said, I played a little bit of Mania. I've gained a deeper appreciation of the 2D Sonic games, and yeah, I feel like there's a couple of things that Sega could implement in like the 3D games, and I feel like they're already trying to do that. And with Sonic Frontiers, is that they're trying to add more exploration and player expression when you're like running through levels. And because that's what I feel like it's missing the most in Sonic games. Because I feel like, especially in recent games, like it's just too linear and like you're just pressing forward or pressing X to boost, and that's basically how you get through the level. And like that was fun at first. But it's just not. After a while, it's just not interesting. Because you're just going through the motions, and like the people like a little bit of challenge. And I feel like the classic Sonic, they've offered more replayability and challenge to the average player whenever they play the game. Because like I've there was many times where like there was times where like I was like I was shocked to discover, oh, this leads here, or like I didn't know I can go this way. Um, and then like I would find something that like I would never find. Like I mean, like for instance, I would find a warp portal, which would like lead me to get a Chaos Emerald, which can, if I choose to, I can unlock an extra ending. But yeah, it's just those are the things that I feel like would help Sonic a little bit more. Um, and I hope and I pray that's what they're trying to do with Sonic Frontiers. But yeah, that's all I have to say about my experience with Classic Sonic and my experience with Sonic and the Fallen Star. If you want to see my full playthrough of the game, just check out this channel. It'll be up there in its entirety. I streamed it on my Twitch channel, and you can follow me up there, and that's how you. I might play more Sonic fan games. I'm not sure. Maybe Omens. I don't know. Just want to check that game out, regardless of the controversy. I'm not sure. But anyways, thank you for watching and listening to me talk about Sonic, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.